Hello, Sky Friends, and welcome to Seasons of Skyrend, Book 4. We're a custom 5e D&D adventure that focuses on the stories of our characters as they seek to change the world, and how the world responds in turn. I am your host and DM, Scott, and you can find me on Twitter at @TheScottBlake.
Hi, I'm Chris, and you can find me at Ewok Killer on Twitter. I play Finnegan Finn Tempest, a Tiefling Trainer, which is a Skyrend original class supported by the Metalweave Games supplement Baby Bestiary. Finn is the trainer of Rebellious, a blue guard drake.
Hi, my name is Nate. You can find me on Twitter at Skyrend_Nate. I play Darvin Grimm, the human monk, and I am currently hosting Cade, the demigod of the land in my brain.
Hi, I'm Shannon. You can find me on Twitter at Skyrend_Shannon. I play Arannis Grey, the god of rebellion, and I am a half-elf bard.
You can also find the show on Twitter at Skyrend Podcast, and you can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/Skyrend Podcast. Head on over to find out about bonus chapters, early access, NPC creation, and more. Now then, thank you for joining us, and please enjoy this chapter in Seasons of Skyrend. I can explain to you I can explain to Finnegan and Darvin what they see, or what they can sense, tell. So first we start with the very obvious thing that everybody in the room sees, that the three of you see, Carmella sees, Parlin definitely sees, and Lena sees. And that's that as Arannis is casting this spell, this divine magic, this regenerate, there's like a ripple effect across the bone patches of the withering. But then they just settle back in place, and nothing seems to have changed.
What the hell?
Arannis, for you, the feeling is like, imagine you're blowing up a balloon, but the balloon is already like as full as it could be. So as you're trying to like blow into it, there's like resistance. Finnegan and Darvin, however, you can both sense that Arannis didn't screw up here on this spell. And you saw what it did to Cyril. You saw what it did to the Duke. And the way it reacted on Lena was different than how it reacted on the two of them. There was no like rippling sensation before. And you get a sense that it's not so much that Arannis failed. It's like washing something that's already clean. Parlin looks at what's going on and they are distraught, to say the least. Carmella grins. Just as well, Arannis. Guess you're not quite as divine as you said you were.
That's where I make my way up and share what I've observed and understand with Arannis, so at least he understands what happens.
And I can back you up in this.
No, absolutely. Darvin, Finnegan, Arannis, what would you like to do?
Okay, I've had enough. Because
Are we going to fight?
because that should have worked. And in fact, it did work. And every time I have done that before, it has worked. So what the hell is your game?
Then why isn't Lena healed?
Because there's nothing wrong with her. If she was actually suffering from the withering right now, she would be healed.
Yeah.
Would she? Only if you are who you say you are.
Oh, fuck off. I'm done. I'm absolutely done. Carmella, who are you?
I'm Carmella Hodges. I am the priest here at this Church of Rebellion, where we serve the actual divine and not just the pretend.
If you serve the actual divine, you would know that you shouldn't just be collecting money to help build other churches. If you were collecting money to actually help the people of this town, I would believe you, but I don't believe you. So I'll ask you again, Carmella, who are you?
She doesn't have a different answer here. This is what I do. I run this church.
And where does the money go?
That's none of your business.
Where does the money go, Carmella?
It goes to serve the church and the people.
And as this conversation is happening, I'm just going to go head toward the direction that the money went with Cyril in tow.
Okay. Are you intending to go into that room back there?
Oh, yeah, fully.
Okay. That door is locked when you get there.
And then I say something to Cyril, and she begins to whack her tail on it repeatedly.
Let's start a fight in a fucking church. Okay.
Oh, wait, no, you know what? I'm going to 86 that. I hover my hand over the doorknob, speak a few words in Draconic, and it unlocks.
How?
I cast Knock.
Yeah. Of course you know knock. Why wouldn't you know knock?
Because somebody in this party has to be able to open doors.
Let's just see here. A door, box, chest, or set of manacles. All right. So it sounds like Finnegan's going to go break into a church office and vault, or safe, lockbox. Darvin, Arannis, what are you doing while Finnegan's doing this?
Okay. I asked her, where's the money go? And she says it goes to serve the church and the people.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some like larger church movement that I'm unaware of. I wasn't aware that a religion this new was so organized.
Just looking for something real fast. Darvin, is there anything that you're doing while Finnegan attempts to break into a church lockbox?
No, not especially. I'm just keeping an eye on him.
Okay. Arnis' question was, where does the money really go?
Yeah. Or no, I said I wasn't. Yeah, where does the money really go? I wasn't aware that such a new religion was so organized.
Look, it doesn't take time to organize if you know what you're doing and if you have the resources. And she begins to continue, but then sees Finnegan over at that door casting a spell, and the door unlocks, and she goes, "Hey, wait, what are you doing? You can't go back there."
What resources?
And then she calls out, "Val, Cassie, don't let him back there."
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Those two go move on Finnegan and Cyril. You're breaking it. You're about to rob a church. I'm not saying that she's good, but you're about to rob them.
I'm not robbing them. My character would never rob the church. I just want to know where the money goes.
Into the box.
I just don't understand. I don't understand why you're collecting money from people in this town and the money isn't staying in this town. That doesn't seem to fall under the tenets of this church to me. So I don't care if you believe who I am. I don't care. If everyone matters, that includes the people of this town. And the money seems to be coming into you, but not going out to them. And I'm not about that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not too concerned with what you're about at the moment, as I am concerned with your friend who's poking around where he doesn't belong.
My friend is trying to get to the truth, which you don't seem to be willing to share.
No, she's not. And as you say this, Finnegan, Val, and Cassie approach you from behind, and they're going to attempt to grab you.
Yeah, they're going to have to get through Cyril.
I mean, they will try.
Because as they approach, she would put herself between me and them.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just going to growl at them.
All right. Val and Cassie hesitate for a moment before they pull out short batons from their waist. Almost like police batons, without that extra handle thing.
Like a billy club?
Yeah, like a billy club. And Cassie's going to try to use it to push Cyril aside. So Cyril can make a strength saving throw to not get pushed.
It's a 23.
Cyril does not get pushed, indeed. And Val says, "Sir, tell this creature to get out of the way. We can't let you back there."
And I turn to Cyril and I say, "Protegas me," which is Latin and Draconic. And it simply says, "Protect me."
Okay. Would you like to roll initiative for Cyril real quick?
Sure.
As a matter of fact, initiative all around.
Initiatives all around.
Everybody gets an initiative. All right, Finnegan.
Cyril's got a 12, and I
Okay.
am rocking a solid 15.
Arannis.
22.
Ooh, Darvin.
20.
Hey.
Very nice. Let's see how my NPCs do. We've got Val and Cassie. And just in case... those are some low numbers. All right, just going to go down the line here just to make sure that people all have their correct opportunities to act here. So starting with Arannis, you see things are heating up back there by the door with Finnegan and Cyril and the two ushers. Would you like to do anything?
I'd like to do several things. It's just about what you'll let me do. So I want to just shout over at Finnegan, just like, we got your back, just keep going. And then I am not strong, but I really want to tie up the priest. Because I don't want her to leave. I don't want her to just like run away.
No,
I don't want to hurt her, but I don't want her to run.
You mean tie her up with rope, right?
Yeah, with
Okay.
rope.
Okay. I imagine you're going to have to pull that out of your pack right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to try to get the rope and tie her up right away, or do you want to try to like tackle her first and then get the rope?
I suppose it would be smarter of me to try to like tackle her first and then get the rope. I'm
Okay.
not strong. So
I know, which is, it's unfortunate because either way you're using strength to subdue somebody. But if you're going for a grapple first, that's easier than just immediately pulling out a rope and trying to tie someone up.
yeah, that was kind of my thought.
Okay. Gosh. All right. Make an athletics check then. Or, sorry, roll athletics. She will try to not be grappled by you.
I got a 16.
That's a good roll for athletics for Arannis.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, you've successfully grappled Lena. Are you just holding her like standing up, or are you tackling her to the ground? What are we looking at?
Awkwardly, probably like tackling her to the ground because I don't know that like the struggle one-on-one just like standing up is going to be in my favor for very long. So like just tackling her to the ground, and then I'm guessing like I can't really do anything else besides that, but just like shouting at other people like, help me tie her up.
Yeah, like at best you can like reach around and start to pull out the rope, but
Yeah.
you would not be able to finish that right now.
Yeah, I figured.
Darvin, on the other hand, it is your turn. Arannis just tackled the priest.
So I could come assist Arannis in this endeavor, yes?
However you like.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right. I think you can easily grab the rope out of Arannis's pack.
And start tying, I guess.
All right. If you want to start tying her up. Jesus. All right. Give me an athletics check with advantage. Arannis is already holding them down.
Okay.
They're going to struggle and try to not get tied up. It's really just how inconvenient can she make it for you?
Ready? With advantage, I got a 17.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. Not a problem. Where are you starting? Hands or feet?
Ooh, hands.
All right. You get the rope around her wrist, quickly tie it a few times, get around the other wrist, and pull those together, severely limiting her ability to struggle here. And then it is Carmella's turn. You guys are jerks.
I regret nothing.
I just want to say that right now.
It's funny. Could have sworn you just said we were heroes. That's what I heard.
I mean, you are what you are. So who does she want to go after first? With her hands tied, she makes a few quick finger motions and whispers something. She whispers spell words. We'll just say she's casting this in Elven. What the actual words are don't matter. It's more the spell. Arannis, you recognize this spell. because it is one that you cast a lot. This is just a different method of casting it. She's going to try to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on you.
I use counterspell.
Fuck. Okay. She whispers this spell. You can start to hear like the laughter creeping up in the back of your head, and you instantly counterspell it. Because that's a first level spell. Instantly countered. You don't laugh, and she's like, oh, shit.
And
You
I
see
just
her
look at her and
face
go,
drop a little bit.
Sorry, go. Finish
No,
what you're
that was
doing.
it. You see her face drop a little bit. She's more concerned now.
You think you can use my own moves against me?
She doesn't know they're your moves.
I know she doesn't. Doesn't matter.
Okay, Finnegan. Those two ushers are making a move on Cyril, but Cyril is definitely blocking the doorway. You have access to this office back here.
Before I do any searching in here, I turn around and I draw my wand. I point it directly at Cyril, and I say, Mayor. And she grows a size larger as I cast Enlarge on her.
Jeez.
And she grows a size larger, gets a bunch of benefits, which is awesome. And then I begin to look around the room for the money.
All right, that was an action, right, to cast that spell?
Yes, that is correct. Yeah. So
Okay. Yeah. It's an office. There's a desk. There's some cabinets. There's lots of papers on her desk. Quills, candles, books, ledgers, things like that. We'll have to wait till next turn when you actually have
obviously
more of an action to go searching for things.
I really just wanted my Drake taking up all of the space in the doorway, preventing anyone from getting in here.
Yeah, no, that is very mean of you.
Or was it strategic?
It's both.
Yeah, I figured.
It's Cyril's turn. Cyril has two guards, now significantly smaller than she is.
Yeah. And she's going to go ahead and tail whip one of them.
Okay.
With her first attack.
Would you like to hit Val or Cassie?
Which is the one that pushed her.
Cassie attempted to and failed.
Yes. That's who she's going to try to hit.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Just want to double check. Enlarge is an extra D4 damage. Okay, just wanted to make sure I got that right. 10 damage.
Okay.
And if Cassie is still standing,
Mm-hmm.
I will use my second attack to do the same thing.
Go for it.
12 to hit.
No, 12's not going to hit.
Nah, I figured as much. And then, the action is just, or the move is just to make sure that she's centered right smack in the doorway, keeping anybody from going in.
Yeah, that definitely is happening right now. I think if a large-sized creature is standing protecting a medium-sized doorway, that's effectively blocked.
Yep.
Is Cyril in the office with you, or is she just outside the office?
No, she's just outside the office.
Okay. I just wanted to know. That means if someone gets in there, then Cyril can't follow them in at that size.
Yes, that is correct.
Unless they break the wall.
Or burrow under the door.
Well, this isn't... Yeah, we'll get there when we get there. We don't need to worry about that just yet. Okay. After Cyril is Val. So, Val, seeing Cyril get even larger now, is going to attempt to thwack her in the nose a few times with this little billy club. So let's go ahead and roll some attacks. Does Cyril have any sort of reaction things?
No.
Or does Arannis care about cutting words?
Oh. Do I need line of sight for that? I don't know. Can I see them?
Yeah, you can see them.
Oh, okay. Maybe I do. I don't know that I know Cyril well enough to know if they're going to get hit, though.
That's fair. All right. Do you want me to call out the number on the die?
Let's say no for now.
Okay. I'm going to roll all three of these club attacks at the same time. Not bad. Does a 20 hit Cyril?
Yes, a 20 will hit.
Okay. All three of these are going to hit then.
Oh my
Damn.
God. Now I feel bad.
Yeah, that was a 20, a 20, and a 23.
Crap. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Cyril's
That's
got
all
a
right.
shit ton of hit points.
Val is just apparently very good with their little club and is just going to start whacking. Thwacking. For very average damage there. All three combined, unless Cyril has any sort of bludgeoning resistance that I don't know about, will come to 27 bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
Val is just smacking Cyril like in the shoulders, in the chest, because now Cyril is very large and very scary. And before Cassie can go, it's Lena's turn. Lena extends a hand, and a shadowy, light scythe blade extends out from like the side of her hand, and she's going to make a slash down at Darvin, who's currently trying to tie up Carmella. Whew. That was a 19 on the die there, Darvin.
Oof.
I need this die and these dice.
Ooh, it's a lot of dice.
Don't worry, they're only d6s.
They're only D6s. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine, he says. Do you have any damage resistances, Darvin?
Maybe no.
Okay. Well, you're going to feel a slashing cut along your back, and then it's going to pulse with necrotic damage. All in all, you take 24 damage.
Okay.
And then she's going to make that same attack against Arannis. This is a little lower. Arannis, it's a 21 hit.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. And you will take 21 combo of slashing and necrotic damage as this cuts across your leg and you feel it just pulse outwards in pain. As you turn and you see Lena, the withering, in air quotes, just starts to like ripple away. Lena was not withered at all.
Clearly.
It was all just a ruse. Carmella wanted to make you look like an ass, and succeeded until you started attacking her.
Right? It worked until it didn't.
And then it's Cass's turn, and she's going to use those same club attacks against Cyril. Whack, whack, whack. Do you want me to call out numbers on the dice, Arannis?
No, I already used my reaction this round
right.
to counterspell.
You counterspelled.
Yeah.
In which case, since a 20 hit last time, I'm going to guess the 22 and a this time.
Oh my god.
These ushers do not fuck around.
Apparently not.
It's 15 bludgeoning damage to Cyril. Whack, whack, whack. But Cyril is a big girl, and she can take it. Arannis, you're holding down Carmella. Darwin's starting to tie her up. What would you like to do?
I want to Eldritch Blast Lena. That's what I want to do.
Are you getting off of Carmella?
No.
Okay. All right. Step 1. Make your rebellious spell save.
When I do anything. I got a dirty 20.
All right. You're good. Go ahead and cast that spell.
Yep. To make an attack roll.
Do you do an attack roll for each blast, or is it just...
Oh. Right. I've got 3 beams, so you want me to make 3 attacks? Okay.
You only need to do the rebellious once.
Okay.
Because it's one casting of the spell, even if there are 3 beams for it.
Got it. Okay. The lowest one is an 18.
Okay, those are all going to hit.
Okay.
That's a high number.
Yes, it is.
This was supposed to be a ruse. You have seen through my clever ruse.
Oh, those are nice numbers. 20 damage.
Total?
Total.
Okay. Ow.
On a cantrip. That'll do.
Well, you know, it's only one of the best cantrips in the game.
Yep.
Alrighty. Darwin.
Am I still tying?
If you want to, you can finish tying her up this round, most likely. unless
Then-
you very much fail on this check.
Then let's work on that.
All right. Make another athletics check with advantage,
Nice.
because she's becoming more and more tied up. She's going to kick at you while you're trying to tie her legs up. Oh, that's not going to work. I mean, unless you do very poorly.
Nope, got a 19.
Okay, yeah.
Yay!
Carmella is tied up. You don't have to worry about holding her down. She may still be able to cast a spell or two, but she's not going anywhere. Anything else you'd like to do, Darvin?
Nope, that is my turn.
Alrighty. After Darvin, we have Carmella. Well, she's tied up and things are looking ugly here, so she's just going to do her big thing. Let's see, 60-foot cone. So she's going to... Oh, Arannis, you're still on top of her, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay. In which case, she's just going to do her best to center this on you and try to hit Darvin in the backsplash as she uses this 60-foot cone. It's just going to kind of emanate out from her tied hands. Each creature in the area, so Arannis and Darvin, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
All right. Arannis,
I got a 16.
that's good. Darvin,
I got a 12.
oh, that is not good. Darvin, you're going to take some damage here and an effect. All right, Darvin,
Yes.
take 18 psychic damage, and you are now stunned. So you're just standing there, stunned, in a daze, incapacitated, can't move, and can only speak falteringly.
Nice.
You automatically fail strength and dex saves, and attack rolls against you have advantage.
Nice.
I know. Don't worry, she can't do this ad nauseum. But that was a fun thing. And she is still tied up, so she's not going anywhere. She's twisting and turning under Arannis. And then it is Finnegan.
Well, hearing that shit is hitting the fan out in the other room,
Mm-hmm.
gonna table this search for a moment and turn around and give me 1 second. Just want to check something. I know what I want to do. I just want to know how I'm gonna flavor it. So give me.
All right, I love me some flavor.
Flavor.
So I know that Cyril's in combat with 2 creatures, and I have not done this yet. This is going to be fun. Draw my wand, and I begin to cast a spell that you all have seen before, but not cast this way. I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp, but I don't have a target within range of me. And
Whatever will you do?
As I cast it, I go through the full process of casting it. And what that looks like is I rub my hands together like you're trying to build an electric shock. And then I push out. And if there was a target in front of me, I would like be pushing that electric energy from me. But instead, what it does is it goes out in front of me and then comes back into my own body and then out through Cyril's mouth. So it looks like, to anyone who can't see me, which is everyone, it just looks like Cyril just like lightning breathed.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And I'm going to make my attack against the one that did all the damage against Cyril.
I think they both hit Cyril.
The one that did the rolled the 3 20s.
That was both of them.
Okay.
No, like each of them rolled 3 rolls that were over a 20.
Yeah.
Oh.
Each of them did that.
You've already attacked Cass once. You can keep attacking her if you like.
Yes, that's the plan.
Okay. I love casting spells through friends. This is good.
It's a 27 to hit.
Yeah, all day.
15 damage.
Mm-hmm. Now, does this include any sort of status effect?
Yeah, it's Shocking Grasp, so she also can't take reactions.
No reactions. Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember what the secondary effect was.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else?
That, I believe, let me just double check, but I believe that is all I got. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Well, after Finnegan, it's Cyril's turn.
And she is going to continue the assault against the one that we've been attacking with.
Okay. Hit Cass.
Sorry. Before, if you'll allow it, before the end of Finnegan's turn, I want to walk a little closer to Cyril, so I'm within 5 feet of her.
Oh, yeah, that's not a problem.
Cool. Because that gives me advantage now on this attack. Because Cyril has pack tactics.
Oh, God. Pack tactics. Tactics. Curses.
And I needed it. That's a 17 on the die.
Okay.
That's a total of 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 12 on the first tail swing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a crit on the second tail swing.
Yes.
Jeez. Roll your damage.
19 damage.
Is Cyril gonna kill Cassie? Or just knock her out?
Yeah, I think the toe up just knocks her out.
Okay. A very large Cyril smacks Cassie with a tail and sends her flying back about 10, 15 feet, and she comes to a stop against some candle holders.
And Cyril's just going to not move, but let out a bellowing roar at the other one. Like, do you really want to join your friend?
Maybe? We'll see. Who's after Cyril? Val is after Cyril. Okay. He sees what you just did. That was not cool. He's going to raise up his club for an attack, and he twists something on the handle, and this little blade pops out of the end. And he's going to try to stab Cyril with that real quick before making the other attacks. That's a crit.
Shit.
Oh, no.
So first, it's 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I need Cyril to make a Constitution saving throw.
15.
Cyril saves. Cyril is not poisoned.
Thank God.
Yeah, which is very good. Val shanks Cyril with that short little blade, expecting to see the poison kick in, and it doesn't. He's going to quickly make the other 2 attacks. That 2 is not going to hit.
Thank you.
The other one is 22.
That will hit, yeah.
Okay.
How is Cyril doing?
Not well.
13 bludgeoning.
Oh, that'll be okay, though.
Yeah, rolled max damage on that, so... Yeah. All right. Seeing Cyril still up, Val is definitely concerned for his well-being at this point, seeing what you all did to Cassie, and is certainly apprehensive, especially because Carmella is all tied up. Lena's turn, though. Darvin's just been stunned, so she's going to take her attacks with this shadowy light scythe blade on Arannis instead. Because as far as she's concerned, Darvin's dealt with at the moment.
Will you call numbers on die, please?
Yes, of course. The first one was a 3.
Okay.
The second one was a 1.
Okay. Well, that answers that question.
Oh, this fight just took a turn.
They always do, Scott. They always do.
It's Cass's turn. She's going to try to recharge that blast she just used on Darvin. Does not. And then she's going to struggle to try to break these ropes, which I highly doubt she's going to succeed on. Yeah, no, she doesn't. So she's struggling and calling out for help, telling Lena to get you off of her. But unfortunately, that's about all she can do. Arannis, what would you like to do?
Ooh, my turn.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to worry about Carmella in terms of like attacks of opportunity or any of that. You can get up and move around freely.
Okay, I need a ruling. Should I keep attacking Lena or should I heal people?
If you can get Darvin unstunned, that would be really helpful.
I don't actually. Let's see. Stunned is a condition, right?
Indeed, it is. Darvin is stunned for 1 minute, and he can repeat his saving throw at the end of each of his turns.
Cool. I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration on him.
And what does that do?
It removes either one disease or one condition.
Okay. Roll on your rebellious spell save.
Oh, damn it.
I know, I'm thinking of expanding it out to be these 2 because, again, the whole point is I don't want you...
I got a 25.
Sorry, go ahead.
I got a 25, so we're okay.
Okay. Because, yeah, the whole point is I don't want you to have to worry about healing your friends and taking care of them.
I understand having to roll it on regenerate, though, if I'm like curing the withering. Like, if you want that stipulation to be in there, like, I get it.
Okay. So, Darvin, you become unstunned.
Nice.
Anything else, Arannis?
No, I'm just going to stay where I am.
All right. Darvin, you're free to move.
I am free to move. Who's closest? Sorry, target?
Lena.
Lena is closest. She's right by you.
Right. Oh, and she's the one that stunned me the first time, right?
Yeah.
Carmella stunned you. Lena's doing
right.
necrotic damage.
Right, that's what I'm angry about. Got you.
Oh, yeah, mad.
Okay, so let's attack her with the leg sword. What's that? 22?
Yeah.
Hang on, math is hard. 13 damage.
Alrighty.
It's not that high, I'm just bad at math.
Would you like to keep attacking? She's
yes,
still up.
please. Second sword attack. That's a crit fail.
So sorry. She definitely moves out of the way.
And a punch.
Mm-hmm.
Just one for now.
Okay.
And 19?
That'll hit.
10 damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Very good. It is Carmella's turn. She's going to try to recharge that again. Nope. Don't think she's got anything she can really cast that'd help her out of being tied up. Ooh, maybe this. Okay, yeah. She's going to cast one more spell. See if she can't even the odds here a little bit. This hits in a 10-foot radius sphere. So again, Arannis and Darvin, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Is there any chance I can see this from where I'm at?
Yeah, I think so.
Then I'm going to use my reaction to attempt to confiscate that spell.
Yeah.
Ooh. Let's take a look at this ring real fast.
The Ring of Spell Confiscation. Oh, when another creature casts. Yes. When another creature casts a spell, you may attempt to confiscate the spell, storing it in the ring. Either the creature casting the spell or the target of the spell must be within 30 feet of you.
Mm-hmm.
Am I clear of that? Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Make an Arcana skill check with a DC equal to the caster's spell save. On a successful check, the spell is stored within the ring. On a failed check, you are unable to control the magic and become the target of the spell.
Oh, no.
So it could hurt me, but I also could steal this. So it's a,
this is a fun spell.
Gamble. But I've taken no personal damage, so.
Go ahead and make that check. Arcana check, please.
My Arcana is also really high. Going to be a 16.
Oh, on the nose, man. On the nose.
Is that good or bad for me?
No, that's good for you.
Okay.
It is 16. If you match it, you can take it.
Cool.
So ties go to the person rolling the dice.
So then.
All right.
I can then later release that spell.
Yes, you can. Would you like to know which spell you just got?
Yes. I'm keeping track of them.
Because you'll need to keep track of the spell and its level and its spell save DC.
Yes, I have a spot for all of that.
Okay. So the spell you just confiscated was Confusion.
Yes.
A 4th level spell with a spell save DC of 16.
Awesome. Noted.
She cast this spell and can feel the magic just getting siphoned away. And she's just shocked, like, the hell the fuck just happened?
So good.
All right, Finnegan, it's your turn.
Yes, it is. And on my turn, I am going to again, from where I'm at, I speak some magic words. Radium Inferium. And I make a gesture where I take my right hand, make contact with my left shoulder, and then slowly make a wide, like fly fishing type gesture over and over again. That's like the casting gesture of it, if you will. But what you see is Cyril's mouth open again, and this just disgusting like ray of sewage just like come out.
Gross.
Of her mouth, and it goes right towards the last remaining creature that is next to her as I cast Ray of Sickness at level 4.
Okay.
No, sorry,
Gosh.
Level 3.
Okay, what happens?
I need to make a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
die. It's feeling lucky. Oh, that's good. I like that. It's a 22 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Sweet. And then it's going to do 4d8 poison damage, and she needs to make a constitution save.
Who are you targeting again?
The
Val. It's a he.
Val.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Cool.
I didn't realize. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's all right. Cassie was a female. She got taken out. Val is a guy, though.
So it's 26 poison damage, and they need to make a he needs to make a con save.
Ouch. Ouch. I'm not even going to look at the bonus. That fails. That's a 5 on the die.
Sweet. So poisoned until the end of my next turn.
Okay. What would Cyril like to do?
Cyril's going on tail wag.
All right.
Thank God for that advantage. It's a 20 dirty.
That hits.
9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And for the second tail whap, 24 to hit.
That also hits.
14 bludgeoning damage.
Owies.
Abby's.
Anything else, Cyril?
Just continues to roar at this person who's not being kind.
Okay. It is Val's turn. He is poisoned, and he is taking a beating. He sees Cassie crumpled up. He sees Carmella tied up. He sees a very large Drake in front of him, still blocking the doorway to that office. He's gonna go. This is not his scene anymore. Yeah, he's going to take that disengage action. He's going to turn and he's going to shout out, Carmella, you're on your own.
Yes.
He's gonna turn and run. He's gonna head towards the front door. So unless anybody wants to try to tackle him, he'll just be gone.
Cyril's going to get an attack of opportunity.
No, he disengaged.
Oh, he disengaged. Never mind.
He really doesn't want to get hit by a giant or a large Drake again. So no, he's taking the coward's way out. It is Lena's turn. The illusion of her withered state has completely evaporated. Her face still looks very drawn, but she is nowhere near as incapacitated as she would have had you believe. And Darvin's up now. Darvin is unstunned now. She's going to make a quick attack with this shadowy scythe blade on Darvin.
Call out numbers on the die, please.
Very well. A 13 on the die.
Oh. Well, I haven't used it so far, so I'm going to try it and see what happens. I'm going to use cutting words.
All right. What are your words?
Something I don't like it when people make me look stupid. I'm very angry at her. I'm angry at Carmella too, but
Okay. You don't have to have words. Go ahead and roll it.
Oh, well, Darvin's getting hit.
What was it?
-2.
Darvin, what's your AC?
17.
Yeah, you're getting hit, buddy.
Yeah.
So,
sorry, I tried.
It happens. So, you're going to take some slashing and some more necrotic damage. 21 damage total.
Okay.
You still up?
52.
All right. She's going to do it again. Just on you, Darvin. You're right there. And since Arannis already used his cutting words once, this is going to hit. Oh, much lower. Only 13 slashing and necrotic damage. Cass is out of it. So, Arannis, what would you like to do?
I want to attack Lena.
Okay, you can.
I think I'm going to Eldritch Blast her again.
All right. Let's roll the rebellious spell save.
18.
Is that a success?
Oh, it's against my spell save DC,
Yes.
which is 18.
Okay. Then you're good.
So it's a tie. Okay, so then... Oh, should I just roll all 3 of these at once?
Yeah. If they're all targeting Lena, just go ahead.
One of those is a crit. The other one is a 19 and a 13.
The 13 misses, but the other 2 are good.
Okay. It's basically like hitting with all 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. Higher numbers, please. No, can't have that. 14 damage.
Okay. You blast Lena in the chest. This is force damage, right?
Correct.
You blast Lena in the chest and in the shoulder. She drops down and she like coughs up a little blood. And she holds up her hands from her knees in a surrendering fashion. And that shadowy scythe blade on her arm vanishes. Darvin, what would you like to do?
Attack.
Who?
Same person.
She has just put her hands up in surrender, just so you know.
Oh, sorry. I missed that.
You can attack her, but she's...
No. Let's rethink this strategy then.
Okay. Carmella is tied up. Lena is on her knees with her hands in the air. Cassie is unconscious, and Val has left the building.
Oh.
You got enough rope, you could probably tie her up too.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do that. Let's tie her up.
Okay. Yeah, Lena's not going to put up a fight here.
Nice. I was still thinking about all that damage I took last time. That's all. I was like, it's a lot of damage. I got to attack someone.
You still can. It's just now a matter of that would be a very vindictive act.
I know. And I'm not Vin Diesel.
Ha ha ha. Okay. It's Carmella's turn. She's very disappointed at her help, but she also knows that, like, they have been overpowered. Does she recharge her one spell? She does. Is she feeling stupid enough to try to do it? No, she's tied up. If she wasn't tied up, she would, but she is. She struggles against the ropes for a little bit before saying, Fine. You win. You all win. Okay? Can we calm down now?
Seriously? You're going to tell me to calm down when you brought in a not sick person for me to try to heal?
Can't fault me for trying, right?
I can fault you for being an asshole.
Okay. Can we call a truce then?
No.
Then what are we calling it?
You're going to tell me where the money from this place is going and why you've set up a church of rebellion as clearly, I don't know, a front for something?
Darvin, do you have any demands?
No.
All right. If you had anything separate, she's definitely willing to entertain that at this point.
No.
Finnegan, do you have any other demands besides where's the money going?
Not yet. It's Arannis' party. I'm letting Arannis lead it, but I have one other thing I would want if Arannis doesn't ask for it eventually, but I think they will. Okay. So I'm going to let Arannis handle it for now.
Okay. Well, if you must know, the majority of our collections go to pay back our benefactor and to pay our dues to the guild.
I'm sorry, guild?
The silver purse.
Boy, so let me understand this, Boyo. If you tell me the merchants are asking you to pay them when you aren't merchants?
Yes.
Oh, that ain't right.
They said the building could have been used for a store now that Pathox has vacated his need.
Boy, I think it's about time someone put these merchants in their place.
So you're taking money from people in the name of a religion, and you're paying whoever this benefactor is, we'll get to that, and you're paying the Merchants Guild. And none of the money that people are donating is actually going to help anybody? I'm understanding this correctly?
Well, it does go to expanding the church's presence, which in its own way is helping people, giving them a place to worship.
You hear what you're saying, right? Like, you hear what you're saying? If you're... I don't think I even know how to articulate, like, what I want to say. But you're expanding the presence of a false church, and you're just taking people's money without actually doing any good in the world except setting up more churches.
The Church of Rebellion is a real church, founded in Vermilion.
You're right. The Church of Rebellion is a real church. What you're doing here is not it.
We're spreading the same message that church does.
Yes, but you're actively taking money from people doing it. That's the difference. And you know what? Whether you believe I am who I say I am or not, frankly, you didn't actually give me a chance to really prove it. I'm going to throw that out there. So
Some
Good
would
for you
say God would have
for that.
seen through the deception. Some.
I, the player, really want to smack her in the face right now, but that's not Arannis' jam. So he's just going to tell her, shut up.
Mhm.
I have one more question
Uh-huh.
before I decide whether or not to burn this church to the ground. Who is your benefactor?
Let me swing this question over to Chris.
Mhm.
Chris, would Mavic have given his name? Or would he have just been like wealthy benefactor from the Isle of Indulgence?
Mavic kept his fingers and everything enough that I think like she would know because she's the one running the con, but she's probably the only one that knows, if that makes sense.
Okay. Absolutely. Don't want to steal anything from Mavic, even after death.
Except for his life.
I said even after death.
Yeah, same difference.
He started that fight.
Oh, I will openly admit he started that fight.
Okay. Carmella says, our benefactor is very wealthy. He's a very wealthy man from across the seas. He told me his name is Mavic.
You know who he is, right? You know who that is?
He's our benefactor. He helped us establish this church
Oh my God.
and establish the guidelines.
Have you ever heard of the Isle of Indulgence?
Yes.
But you don't know who. Mavic owned it.
And
Do you not see the irony in someone that owns the Isle of Indulgence setting up a church?
Well, but to the god of rebellion actually isn't completely out of the ordinary for Mavic. He
Seriously?
would support that god.
You're
honestly,
not helping.
faith is open to people of all walks. The poor, the strong, the wealthy.
And why, if he was so committed to this religion, did he ask you to pay him back? I mean, he had the money.
Not all at once. Installments.
He had the money. Why did he ask you to pay him back?
I cannot speak to his why.
Neither can he anymore.
Well, I mean, that makes two of you because he's dead. So where's the money going now?
Precisely where he told us to send it.
And where's that?
Again, Chris Mavic, would he have set this up as some account that money's getting deposited into, or is this getting couriered back to the island?
It's getting picked up by a courier. They don't even know where it goes.
Okay. His couriers come, they collect his cut, and then they leave.
Okay. Well, he's dead. So the next time one of his couriers shows up, you can tell them their boss is dead and you won't be paying them anymore. You need to stop collecting money from people, and I'll go deal with the silver purse, I guess, because those bitches need to get got. But this cannot be the way you run this religion. I won't have it. And if you ever do meet the real Arannis Grey, quote unquote, he would tell you the same thing.
Still tied up. She has a question for you.
Go ahead.
Do you have any proof we can give to this courier that Mavic is dead?
Seriously? I got to do everything for you? My God.
How are we to get... Why would the courier believe us? It would just sound like we don't want to pay.
Well, you don't want to pay. Because what he's had you set up here is a scam.
Mavic being dead would certainly be a great reason not to pay. Just need to protect ourselves in case people ask us to prove it.
It seems like you're protecting yourselves just fine, given the welcome that we received in your church.
I mean, y'all started it, but...
Oh, no.
She doesn't say that. I'm saying that. Me, the DM, is saying you guys start. Finnegan busted into that office.
She brought in a fake person to get healed. She started it.
Arannis, it seems there's a very simple solution to this problem. You're the god in charge of the church. Why don't you just declare that the church does not collect money? It would shut the entire thing down, would it not?
But I can't prove I am who I am.
Do you want to make another religious tenet?
Yeah, actually, I do.
Let me see. Where did my notes on the church go? Okay. I mean, I have it in this notes here, but I need to be collecting them separately if you're going to start making a second one. Because the first time you had you preached through song, you were assisted by talk with great success. And the message that you spread, much like when Coram declared the only good death is a final death, that word was spread to his churches elsewhere. Your word too can spread elsewhere. Do you want to set down a religious law regarding collections?
I do. My problem is I feel like a church that doesn't take in any money is not going to be a church for long.
Mm-hmm.
But
then how would you word it? What?
See, and that's the problem. Like, there's no good way to word it. That's not just like
money must be returned to the people. The wellness of others comes before the wellness of the church. I don't know.
Yeah. Any money we collect goes directly back to the people.
The church makes no profit.
Basically, yeah. So, like, any money we collect goes directly to helping the people.
After recouping local expenses. You got to be able to pay the rent.
Sorry, could you repeat that again, Arannis? Any money we collect
goes directly to helping the people.
Okay. Now then, we just need you to do something to actually spread this new tenet. What would you like to do? Is this a song? Is this a sermon?
I think it's definitely a song. I'm going to do it pretty much the same way that I did the last one.
Mm-hmm. Would anyone like to help out on chess drums?
I might have a little bit of help I can do. Let me see. I just need to research the spell. It's not confusion.
Thank you, because that would be bad.
That'd be a weird one. Which spell?
I was looking at thaumaturgy, but thaumaturgy can only affect yourself.
Thinking of a way to like amplify the sound and stuff. Yeah. Kind of like what prestidigitation does.
Yeah.
But that might also just be self.
No, I think prestidigitation is the one that lets you...
Oh, you can create magical effects.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thaumaturgy is the one you would want, but that's more on you. Okay. All right, Arannis, if you want to do this, just go ahead and roll performance then.
Okay. I got an 18.
And as you perform your song with its message of the money the church collects goes directly to helping the people, this message appears in the holy texts in the various churches of rebellion across the land. It will still be up to the priests and monks, cardinals, however they call themselves. It will still be up to the workers within the churches to interpret this and decide how this gets enacted. But it is there.
And because I feel like being an a-hole, I point up at it and I just go, is that enough proof for you?
Nice. It's a baller move.
Carmella sighs, lowers her head. It's a start, Arannis. She's not fighting you on this for many reasons. I wouldn't say she's 100% convinced, but anything else you would like to do here?
I'm really torn because I kind of want to just take their whole donation box. But I'm not sure if I should do that, but I don't trust her with the money she's already collected.
You could take that box and you should go right outside the city walls.
Yeah, there's a town out there. There's people out there that need it, right?
Kind of what I was thinking.
It was a hell of a statement.
We could Robin Hood it up.
Yeah, that was what I was... Yeah, they're tied up.
Yeah.
And so, okay. She's just said, like, it's a start, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, in fact, I'm going to help you out with that right now. Hey, Finn.
Yeah.
Grab the box.
And I do just that. And
all right.
As I do it and look at Cyril in the doorway, I let Cyril shrink and we make our way to Arannis.
All right. Finnegan, you find a somewhat larger metal lockbox where the donations have all been placed. But it was very clearly the donation lockbox. There was a coin ledger right next to it counting, how much has come in. And it's a simple enough lock that you'd be able to break it or just take the key from Carmella if you wish.
I'm not going to try and break the lock. I'm the weakest of the group, but I could have Cyril chomp on it
You know knock. You've already used it once.
God, I only got so many spell slots. I'm a half caster.
I know. I'm just saying, you've already... Okay.
No, I think what we do is we walk it outside the city walls, and then we just let Cyril smash it open.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Oh, do we want to be that willy-nilly about it? I don't want people to be like fighting and punching each other
Why
over
not?
the money. Because I don't want to cause an accidental like riot. That's not the goal.
Technically, a riot's a kind of rebellion.
Well, yeah, but I don't need poor people punching themselves over a gold.
I know. I'm
Or
sorry.
punching each other, not themselves. Sorry.
I know.
Like,
No punching.
the optics of that are just they're not good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd much rather just open it. Hey, Carmella, where's the key?
Where is her key? Let's see, her hands are tied up. I'm just trying to think how she's going to be motioning here. She lifts her hands higher above her head, and her sleeves droop down a little bit, and you can see a key on a little bracelet attached to her wrist.
Cool, thanks. I go take it and open the box.
We can handle the dispensation of the money next time.
Okay.
I think it's enough knowing that you took the box. Is there anything that you want to do here in the church before we wrap up?
No, I have nothing.
Nope, I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay. So, having come to Caravel and found it in much worse condition than last you saw, and finding out that there is a new Church of Rebellion here, you entered to investigate. Finding the church was less than upfront about its mission here in the city and its goals with the funds that it collects from the citizens. You decided to remedy that situation, quickly subduing Carmella, Lena, and the ushers therein. You liberated the church's lockbox from its possession, with the goal of returning the funds to the people. You head out of the church. You head back towards the city's main gate with this lockbox in hand, ready to spread the wealth and spread your generosity among those in need here. However, this action is but a salve, a balm on what really plagues the city. The silver purse has a tight grasp on the funds in the city. They are controlling the economy here in a way that doesn't seem to benefit anyone but themselves. How you face this and how the people greet your generosity is yet to be seen. But surely, acting is better than doing nothing. And with that, we'll bring this chapter to a close. But the story will always continue. Thanks again to all of our Patreon patrons for your support. If you'd like to become a patron, go to patreon.com/Skyrend podcast and pick out a level that's right for you. Before we go, I'd like to give special thanks to everyone at the $5 and up tiers. At the $5 City Council level, thank you, Shannon DeMello. At the $10 Mayor level, thank you, Christopher DeMello. At the $15 Governor level, thank you, Paul Calicott, Phoenix Bryan, and Sierra Jones. Thank you for listening to this chapter in Seasons of Skyrend. If you like what you heard, please leave us a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts or wherever you find us. If you want to chat, we're on Twitter at Skyrend Podcast. You can join our Discord server, or you can email us at skyrendpodcast@gmail.com. You can also find us online at skyrendpodcast.com. As always, thanks to Daryl Barnes for creating our theme music. You can find them on Twitter at DarylBarnes_. We also want to thank the talented at Gabby_Desu on Twitter for our fantastic podcast art. Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you next time on Seasons of Skyrend.